Today I am filming here in my bedroom once again because why not? And also because my dad has apparently decided to take this week off of work, so I don't have the house to myself at all this week. So yeah, I can't film during the day because he's constantly having the TV blasting. You hear my fan going, I'm sorry. The only setting that works on it, well, the lowest setting I should say that works on it now is the medium setting, and it's kind of loud, so yeah, I apologize if you can hear it. And also please excuse like this redness right here, my eczema, I had a patch of eczema right here and it started to get a little bit irritated, so yeah. And also I changed my intro, so I hope you guys liked it. I shot a new clip of a new spider web that I saw about a week ago, so I changed the audio for it. I'm gonna stop rambling on about what's going on and actually talk about what I'm doing today. So today I'm gonna be doing the movie tag. I was tagged by Astrid to do this, so yeah, that's what I'm here to do for y'all today. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on into this tag, shall we? Number 1, what is your favorite film of all time? Probably Aliens, because I've seen that movie many times before, and I also have the extended version of it as well. I actually like it a lot better than the theatrical version of the movie, like the regular version that you normally see on TV and like you would see in the movie theater. But the extended version, like, it actually like shows you like the terraforming facility before the infestation, and it shows you like how like the xenomorphs like got to the facility, and gives you some extra background information about Wayland Yutani. And also thing that I really liked about it, because this gives me hope for Alien Isolation, but they talk about Ellen Ripley's daughter Amanda saying that she lived to be, I think, 69 years old, and she like set out to like find her mother. And so yeah, like that gives me some like added hope, like one that concludes that in like an Alien Isolation Amanda really did survive the alien attack. Gives you hope that like they're possibly going to add on to Alien Isolation. So yeah. Another, by the way, I'm really excited for Alien 5. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, they are in the works of making a 5th Alien film, and I am so excited. Number 2, what is your favorite scene from that movie? They get to the terraforming facility and they get down to that level where all the people were taken to and being held captive for like being impregnated, and like all the soldiers are like rushing to get out there, and like the xenomorphs are attacking. I really like that scene. Like I really like the part where like Bishop gets ripped in half. I find that segment to be absolutely amazing. It's so cool. I love it. 3, favorite actors/actresses. The actor is Jake Gyllenhaal, and the 2 actresses are Nicole Kidman and Rose McGowan. I have not seen a movie that any of those 3 have been in that wasn't good. Favorite directors. Let's see, the only director that's coming to mind right now is Tim Burton. Number 5, guilty pleasures. I don't have guilty pleasures, so yeah. 6, favorite tearjerker. Catching Fire. Like, each and every time that they bring up Rue in that movie, I start bawling. So yeah, like even just thinking about it starting to make my eyes water. Like I was in that movie theater and I was like close to sobbing each and every time they brought up Rue. And yeah, I also really like the Great Gatsby remake. I know some of you might be thinking like, how's that a tearjerker? For me, it's all in the soundtrack, and like, spoiler alert, Into the Past by Nero plays during Gatsby's death, and that song just exudes so much emotion. And in that moment, like when he dies, like, in Gatsby's death, and just like hearing Into the Past start up and everything, it just like engulfs you in so much emotion, and it just is so overwhelming. Like, I was fighting back tears when I saw it in the movie theater. I have it on DVD and I watched it here at the house, and yeah, I cried my eyes out. Third one is Big Fish. I fucking love Big Fish. It was directed by Tim Burton and stars Ewan McGregor. It's such a huge tearjerker because, like, right at the end, it just gets so feely, and it's so much to take in. Oh, but it's so good. It is such a great movie. I highly encourage you guys to go check it out. It's so good. It's so good. 7. Which character from a movie has scared you the most? Does death from the Final Destination franchise count? Number 8. Which movie do you love but everyone else hates? Well, actually, I can't really say that everybody else hates these movies. I just don't know if they do, because it just seems as if I'm the only person who does like these movies. But the Tremors franchise, I fucking love the Tremors franchise. Well, I don't really care for the fourth one, but the first, second, and third ones are amazing. I fucking love them. If you haven't seen any of the Tremors films, I highly encourage you to do so. They are wonderful. They're so cheesy and ridiculous. They're about these giant mutant worms that live and that exist in a town. I think it's called Perfection. They are these mutant worms, and they are terrorizing the town, and it's so ridiculous. It's so funny, and yeah, I really like them. And the second one, the worms, like, you see like the second stage of the worms, and then in the third one you see the third stage, and it's so ridiculous and cheesy, but it's so fucking good. Number 9. Which movie do you hate but everyone else loves? Inception. I fucking hated that movie. It was the most boring piece of shit I have ever seen. Yeah, like, it was me, my dad, my sister Katie, my best friend Alex, and my dad's girlfriend at the time. Like, we rented it from Blockbuster. Yeah, that's how long ago it was. And we were gonna watch it that night. And so we're watching it, and I'm literally like spacing out and dozing off during the movie. Like, I even fell asleep during it. Like, the only thing that I retained from that movie was the scene where Ellen Page and Leonardo DiCaprio's characters, they're like out at some sort of like outdoor cafe thing, and he says, like, people don't remember the beginning or the ending of their dreams. That is the only bit of information that I retained from that movie. That, and Hans Zimmer did the score, and that there's a really good song on the soundtrack called In Time. It's so good. Check it out, In Time by Hans Zimmer. It's really good. I learned about that song through a video called I Want to Know What It's Like, and it's a LGBT video. Really good. Very empowering. Very emotional. Really good. I highly encourage you guys to watch it. Number 10. Favorite movie duo. Anna Faris and Regina Hall. And they are Sydney and Brenda from the Scary Movie series. Yes, I fucking love them together. They're so good. They're so funny. I fucking love Sydney, and I love Brenda to death. Oh my god. Oh my god. Number 11. Which actor/actresses do you have a crush on? Jake Gyllenhaal and Rose McGowan. I have a really big obsession with Rose McGowan, so yeah, I love her to pieces. Number 12. A favorite movie villain. Probably the Xenomorphs from Alien franchise. Number 13. Which movie has surprised you the most? Oh, there are so many of them. Oh my god, I've seen a lot of them lately, actually. Like Ravenous, Cube, Pulse. Pulse was just like twist after twist after twist. Would Until Dawn count? I mean, yeah, it's a video game, but it's styled like a horror movie. Well, actually, no, it's more so styled like a horror TV series. But still, That sort of counts, right? Number 14, least favorite director, Michael Bay. He is a woman objectifying douchebag who just loves explosions way too much, and his sense of humor gets old very, very quickly. So, yeah, Michael Bay. 15, favorite book turned movie. I liked Hunger Games and Catching Fire and Great Gatsby, Harry Potter films, but I haven't seen them all yet. Yeah, I know, like, they've been out for a while and I haven't seen them all yet. I've seen 1 through 5, and I think I've seen part of the 6th one. I don't know. But I know for a fact I've seen 1 through 5. Number 16, which movie has had a significant impact on you/your life? Adventures of Priscilla, Tuong Fu, they're such good movies. They're so good. I really don't know. Movies don't really impact my life that much. Movies, they don't really make me think about life that much. Number 17, favorite movie quote of all time. It's a line from Lake Placid. It's a movie about these 2 giant crocodiles that live in a lake. Can't remember where it takes place at, but on this lake there is a farm, and the owner of the farm is Betty White, and she has been feeding the crocodiles her cows for years, and that's the reason why these crocodiles are so huge. And there's a scene where she's talking to one of the rangers, one of the forest rangers, and she says,
"This would be one of the moments where if I had a dick, I'd tell you to suck it."
I die each and every time she says that line. I fucking love Betty White. I have a huge obsession with Betty White. Probably should have mentioned her as like another favorite actress, but yeah, I fucking love Betty White. I love her so much. I'm gonna fucking lose my shit the day she dies. Long live the Queen. Number 18, favorite movie score or soundtrack. Oh, there's so many. But scores, pretty much anything by Hans Zimmer. I really love his work. That and the guy who did the score for Until Dawn. Once again, I know it's a video game and it probably doesn't count, but I really, really love the score for Until Dawn. Like the soundtrack for Alone in the Dark, which I just saw recently, like a few days ago. Oh my god, that movie is so good. So good. I don't get why people say that it's such a bad movie. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. Practical effects, that's the word I'm looking for. They're not that great. Everything else about that movie is just so good, but the soundtrack is amazing. I Wish I Had an Angel by Nightwish plays in the credits, as well as Synthetic Generation by Death Stars. Oh my lord, yes. I also really love the soundtrack for The Cave. The Cave is a really, really good movie. It's inspired, I think it was, I can't remember if it was inspired or if it takes place in the same universe as the Alien franchise. I can't remember. But yeah, it has a really good soundtrack to it as well. I'm trying to remember who else on that soundtrack. Yeah, The Cave, it features Lacuna Coil, Trivium, and Nemo by Nightwish. I knew I had Nightwish on it, but I couldn't remember what song. But yeah, it has Nemo by Nightwish on it. So yeah, it's a really good movie. It's really weird though. It's really weird. But I highly recommend it though. It's a really good movie and really good soundtrack. And like I said, Alone in the Dark is another really good soundtrack as well. The Great Gatsby remake, fucking love that soundtrack to death. Oh my god. Lana Del Rey, Sia, Nero, Florence and the Machine. Oh my god, it's such a good soundtrack. It's so good. And lastly, number 19, best movie you've seen recently. It's a 3-way tie between Ravenous, Alone in the Dark, and Trick. And Trick is it's a gay comedy. It's actually really, really funny. Like, I was cracking up the whole entire time. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be that funny, so yeah, I was thoroughly impressed and like very, very like happy with watching that movie. It's so fucking funny, but there is so much secondhand embarrassment in that movie that it is just like, oh my god, why? So yeah, that is it for the movie tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun doing it, so yeah. You guys know the deal. If you guys want to do this tag, by all means do it, and if you decide to do it, let me know and I'll be sure to watch it. If you are new here to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that like button because it'll help me out a lot. All my links are down in the description box below, and until I see you guys in my next video, whenever that may be, goodbye.